Alright, this is what we're here for today. The Meepo Racing Future tires. Today we're going to test them out compared to the 120 Cloud wheels, which is what I usually run on these. I did the range test on the 120 Clouds, got 30, 36, 38. There was the discrepancy there, which I did figure out considering we're going from 120 to 165. 165s. I had to change the gear ratio because 60 teeth on this one. 60 divided by 15, which is what the gears are, comes with a 4. So I changed the gear ratio to 4. I have the wheels set to 150 millimeter because I did some testing. GPS, it was way off, way off. I found out that's where the discrepancy was in the first mileage or the first range test I did with the 120 Cloud wheels. That was where the discrepancy was the wheels. So apparently what the deal was is the 120 Cloud wheels were off. I had it set for 120 millimeter in here, but there is a discrepancy between GPS and this. So I figured it out. These are 165s. If I put it at 165, there's still that discrepancy. So I lowered it down to 150, I believe I have it at. And I held the controller on my phone with the speedometer on it. And they were fairly close. So I had the gear ratio set to 4. Oh, and by the way, this is an ownboard Zeus Pro. This is not a Meepo. I had the Meepo wheels on the ownboard Zeus Pro. Whatever. It works. I like the way it looks. So I have rode it. I have ridden a little bit. I've probably maybe 5-10 miles on this. And number one thing I can tell you is acceleration. It's a lot less. And top speed, it's going to be a lot less. I haven't done a top speed run yet because I'm still trying to figure that out because the front wheels, I don't know if I have the trucks too loose or what the deal is, but they bounce. They do this when I start getting up there. So I'm going to tighten those up. We're actually here at Standing Bear Lake, which has the dam, which is the really long run. I'm going to do a couple runs over there. We're going to test these wheels out. Number two thing I've noticed is the turning radius on this compared to the 120 Cloud wheels. It's about double. It's literally about double. You still carve. You carve like crazy. It's got good grip. I mean, I can whip this thing around like crazy, but compared to the 120 Cloud wheels, it's not that big of a difference, to be honest with you. It feels the same. These bigger wheels feel a little bit more sluggish. I'm guessing my old top speed was 38.6 was the fastest I've ever gone on this thing. And that was here, actually. And I think I did a video of that one. I think that one was like 37 miles an hour. I'll play it right here. But yeah, that's the fastest I've gone on those. And I'm actually going to do the same thing. Board's fully charged. Controller's fully charged. Me and helmet and everything and camera, about 210 pounds. So we're going to run this a few times. We're going to warm it up. And oh yeah, this is the road. Or the trail. There's usually a lake here. They drained it for some reason. Not quite sure why it's been drained, but yeah, it's kind of looking like a desert. But yeah, this is the speed test trail. Right now, 15 miles an hour comfort is what it is. And as you can see, they look smooth, but we'll go a little quicker. I can feel the bouncing. I don't know if you can see it very well, but they're vibrating. You see what I mean? Which they do have air in them. It's 15 PSI is recommended, which is what I have them set at. I had to go and buy meter tester that could do 15 pounds because all mine are car ones and they all start at 20. So I had to go buy a special one. It's called a Rhino something or other. I'll show you guys and put a link in the description for you. Wasn't that expensive. It is fairly windy today, so let's see how this test goes. Let's go a little quicker. You'll see the wheel start to vibrate a little bit. So I can feel it right about there, which is about 21 miles an hour. You see how it's vibrating? And that's 22 miles an hour. That's all that is, 22. So, yeah, it's sketchy. Yeah, it's kind of sketchy. I mean, it's not like, oh, speed bobbles or anything like that. But it vibrates. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to tighten these trucks up a little bit. So I don't know if we're going to get any speed tests because this is the damn trail. And it's down there blowing me off. Which would be that way. Which would probably be pretty bad. I don't know. We'll see. We'll try and go back the other way, but I highly doubt it. Okay, see, I've stopped and I have trees blocking the wind. The wind is actually out of the west. This runs north and south, so as soon as I get over the lake, it just... So this is like a little air takeoff thing. I could probably put a plane here and just stand there and be like, off we go. So we'll see. I mean, it's blowing that way, so hopefully I won't crash with my $4,000 camera setup. I give a damn about me. This stuff costs like $4,000 altogether, so let's see what happens. Let's try a full speed test, shall we? And we're in turbo mode, by the way, so let's go. Full speed. Acceleration. 22, 23, 25. Holy shit. Wow, that wind just wants to push me over. 25. I got 25. That was about it. I think that's about all I'm going to get out of this thing because this is crazy wind right here. This is probably the worst spot. I might get some 85s and try them, but those are like 37, 30 something for the 34 teeth. I don't even remember, to be honest with you. But yeah, street riding, I like these wheels a lot. They're comfy. I've ridden them on the streets. I've hit some pretty big fucking crevasses, whatever you want to call it. Crevices. Trail riding. Those would be the smaller wheels. Street riding, these are perfect. I mean, I rode these on the streets for about 10 miles or so, and I had no issues whatsoever because I don't have the desire to do 35, 40 miles an hour on these streets. And yeah, so as far as Meepo 165 tubeless future wheels go, I'm impressed. Street riding, things like that, where the roads are rough, these wheels are absolutely perfect. Even on the ownboard. And the only thing is, I'll show you. I mean, buying Meepo wheels and putting them on a ownboard, the only thing is you can't put the belt covers back on. See, I actually have them off right now because they don't fit over here. So, I mean, there is a trade-off. I'm riding with no belt covers, but I don't see a problem with that. I've had no issues whatsoever. I mean, they work with the ownboard Zeus Pro, so only con I really have about these wheels is the price. So I paid $360 for these wheels, and they came with the belts and the gears and all that stuff, but $360 for a pair of wheels, for a set of wheels for a skateboard. Holy hell, what the hell is wrong with me? And as far as that cost goes, compared to, you know, getting these compared to some aired ones, I was considering the 150 Hodas, which I heard are pretty good, but they're pneumatic. I have a problem. If I'm 4 miles away and I get a flat tire, I tell you right now, I'm gonna be pissed. No two ways about it. I'm not gonna be happy. So that's a con, is this price. And I mean, as far as being the airless, tubeless, whatever, let's hope they're thick enough to where they won't get punctures and stuff, but I guess time will tell. I don't know. But anyways, that being said, if you enjoyed this video and you got some value out of it, please hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, tell your friends about it, share the video, and I will be back with another one, probably a range test with these wheels compared to the 120 Cloud wheels soon. Peace. And I did forget to mention one thing. Off-road. They work great. They're fine. No problems whatsoever.